Or 11, Kitty, Tigra, Torch. The first fight is Hercules on node 2 with Kitty. So I'm just gonna like parry, get intercepts at the start to build prowess before I knock down. Infuriate's gonna give me less prowess than I should normally be getting here. And then I'm not gonna... He's on this node because he has Feats of Strength when you knock him down, which makes him go Sun-immune. But I'm not gonna worry about that because I'm just gonna Heavy Counters SP1. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Jelly has informed me that I'm not allowed to actually be quiet for the videos in between the fights, and I have to talk the entire time. So, yeah. This is so boring, Jelly. Why do you want this? Heavy counter there. Now I'm going to save to SB3 so I can get around his immortality. I mean, it's really easy. It's a Hercules. It's not a hard fight unless your name is Triple U, in which case you can't dex SB2. That's just rough with triple. I don't know. I could have gotten hit there with True Sense, but it wouldn't have mattered. I'm not dashing in when he has SB1 because if he throws it, it will count as an intercept and give him an extra feat of strength, which is just not ideal. Throw SB3 there, finish the fight because it gives her an immortality. And then the next fight is Ma on 11 with Torch. It's heavy hitter, ebb and flow knockdown. So I'm gonna get my knockdowns from parries occasionally if he wants to go for them. I don't go for it every time though because I don't just reaction time. And then from SP1 counters. So yeah, just gonna reparry the whole fight. And I can't punish heavies. There, he just threw a light, and I wasn't expecting it, so I didn't heavy punish that. But he throws this here, I think. Yeah, in there I can get the heavy off. And then this is just a free opening. I'm fine just taking degen damage and healing it. It's the safest way to go about this fight. For sure. So I'm just going to take this, then heavy counter for a knockdown. Throw SP2, and just deal some damage with it. I had to make sure I didn't trigger Dex there, because it would have just given him MD. Actually, I don't think he had any MD. I take a block to there because my temperature was getting really low. There, that timed well with the knockdown, and he's down. Next fight is Chavez on 19 with Kitty. I could do this with a torch pre-fight, but like it's just not necessary, especially because I need the pre-fight for later on. So this is easy. I'm gonna just parry, I think, here for the knockdown, but for the most part, I'm just gonna get my knockdown from heavy countering SP1s, which is really, really easy. After this SP1, I'm gonna dash in the SP2 for extra prowess. I don't get the luckiest of crits, but like it's fine. I got 3 out of 5. Heavy counter this, and she's just about dead. And that's a fight. Okay, Jelly, I can't talk through the next fight. It's like 2-3 minutes of the exact same thing. Says I Hulk with Kitty. It's not like the best option, but I was more confident in myself than like... I don't know, I was just really confident in myself because this is an easy fight. So, I'm just going to build prowess at the beginning, and then I'm going to phase everything. It's super simple. It's just an Hulk fight. I don't want to commentate this, really. So, hell, how about fuck you, Jelly? I'm not gonna. Yeah. So he's essentially dead here. Could have thrown SB3, but I don't want to throw earlier because Conduit could fuck me. But the next fight is Bishop on 25, Power Snack, with Kitty. And I was really tempted to use Tigra for that because she's a lot better. But the fact that she's a 5-star and I would have to heal her up more than I would have to heal Kitty stopped me because, I mean, yeah, those are the reasons. But the plan here is just hit phase SB1s, the occasional SB2, and, yeah. So I get the phase with SB1, then I have to go for some intercepts. He doesn't like that one. And then get that intercept. So just phasing SB1 is doing solid vicious damage. And then I mess up here and I accidentally trigger Dex, which is going to put him in SB1. But he only has 2 prowess, so he's not unblockable. So it's fine, but that was a mistake for sure. And then here I want him to trigger Power Snack so I can push him to SB2. And I can just throw my SB2 to finish the fight, because I have all that prowess potency. And down he goes. Now this fight is my worst Tiger fight, I think, ever. OS on 29 with Tigra. And I feel, I got what I'm going to call an input bug because, well, I dashed back and it didn't dash back. So here I'm going to go for a backdraft. There we go. I'm going to beta heavy. Perfect. He's going to throw SB1. And I dashed back here, but like the game just didn't register it, I guess. So I don't go for the heavy counter there because I want to get the intercept for the node. I don't counter that because there was really no reason to go for another backdraft. No, it doesn't go for it. So I just want to throw SB2, keep my senses up. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but I guess it works. So now I'm just looking for an intercept, but she has a bar power. I don't want to really have to intercept with the bar power. So I'm not going to go for the heavy counter here because I want to go for more intercepts. Doesn't go for that backdraft either. Heavy counter there. I have to throw SB2 again to keep my senses up because they're really, really low. And I think I just go for another intercept. No, I don't go for an intercept here. I should have. Should have gone one hit, backed off, but I didn't. Okay, I'm going to bait a heavy here. Then I'm going to bait SB2 and back up to the edge of the screen. I didn't heavy counter that because it would push me up to a SB3, which I didn't really want. And then I'm going to throw SB1 coming out of this. And then a heavy, and she goes down. So very poor play. That was made worse by the node sadist. So she was doing so much damage into my block, which is not great against a 5-star. Granted, I should never have gotten that low. It would have been nice if she had gone for some backdrafts, but solo is solo, I guess. Even if it was really not clean. Okay, this is Wong with Kitty. I take Wongs all the time. I'm going to throw SB2 because I know it'll almost kill. And I have an invul for this fight, so you're going to see me do some brain dead stuff, like just push to SB3 for no reason. And it's also because I could like dex SB2 or just take SB3 and be fine. So, I mean, that's just why I did it. So I think I just throw SB2 here. Yeah. So I can dex SB2 most of the time, and if I can't, I have the invul. And he's just dead there, so I pushed SB3. Again, have the invul. And then this is where I wanted my torch proof fight. I'm going to go on 39 with torch, so I just need to go for intercepts. Oh my god, my dogs are loud, sorry. So just go for intercepts and hit. I'm going to ignore the prompts for the most part and just not trigger Dex. I'm not going to bait anything out because he should die way before he gets to a 3rd bar power. If I'm intercepting right, get a nice intercept from the start. And I can just light medium. And I intercept. And so yeah, he's just melting. And he absolutely should not be getting to a 3rd bar power. So I don't bait anything. But he kindly throws that anyways. just block SB2. I can dex easily. Could have parried that, but this is my last torch fight, so there's no need to risk it at all. Another intercept, and he's dead if he throws a special here, and he's dead if he doesn't. So there's that. And now my last fight of the war is long shot on 51 with Kitty. This is a conflictor, but I'll have a white mag, so it's easy. And that's it. Well, I throw SB2 here when I shouldn't have. I should have just held there. But I had white mag, so I could get my press up real easy. Oh, he has Wong stuff, because that was the last fight I took with Kitty. And yeah,